Photo Booth 101 headquarters. And yes, this is a white deluxe duo photo booth. I'll have it available on the website tomorrow, you guys. We got another new product over here, but let's wait until we get some more people live. We got a bunch of inventory outside that needs to come in, so it's gonna be a little bit noisy here. So shout out to anybody watching this at a later time. Make sure you follow us, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get notified when we go live. And yeah, and if you're watching this at a later date, you will see that we do hookups, and it's only during the live. So if you ever want a discount, tune in live. DJ, what's up, man? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome, brother. Welcome. So check it out, DJ. We finally got them in. These are the new little new product we have here. This little acrylic piece here, right? Photo booth rental, take a card. We got built-in magnets here. How sick is that, man? So I'm excited to bring this to the world. I know it's a small thing, but I think it makes a huge difference. Because we don't always have a prop table. There's not always a space for us to put our business cards. I think this is the perfect freaking spot. And then, yeah, man, really adding to the showroom. We got the white deluxe duos now going to be available on the website starting tomorrow. So I want you to check my unpublished website. Get some suggestions. Yeah. What's your website? What's your website, my friend? You try, if you post it, try not to put the .com. Cindy's gonna say, wow, I could have gone to help you bring those in. Cindy.
Oh,
she's so sweet. I know.
Oh my God.
I know. They're damn heavy. The deluxe photo booths are super, super, super heavy. I mean, I can barely, I'm Hercules. I'm pretty strong, but yeah, man, I mean, she's so nice.
She's so nice.
But yeah, man, we're gonna have these available on the website, the business cards. Oh, Lee, what's up, Lee? Lee says the white one looks really good. It really does, man. Look. Why am I showing it like that? That's so stupid. But yeah, we got the ones for the showroom. It's the white deluxe with the mini adapter. You guys, this mini adapter has been killing it for us. We've been booking a lot of kids parties lately, and just look at the difference in height. That's a huge, huge difference, especially if you can get like a 13-inch iPad and then you throw it you rotate it. It brings the camera from being up here to here, gives you a little bit more, a little bit lower angle. I'm really liking our showroom. It's really coming together, man. So, is that going to be on the site? Yeah, I'm going to have these on the site probably by tomorrow. We do pre-sale for all of our new stuff for our Photo Booth 101 members. So if you're a part of the group chat, you guys could get these. So even you, Lee, just go to the networking group chat for $20. We have these available. Shipping is we're also paying for most of it, which is $5. Shipping costs more than that. But yeah, man, these are, to me, they make a huge difference. And believe it or not, you can fit like 70 business cards in here. Appreciate you, Lee. All right. Let's go here. So we got the website, BN Photo Booths. Let's check that out. Good morning, Drew and team. What's going on, my friend? What's going on? What's going on? So let's check out this website. What does the BN stand for? Did you want my input? Is that what you wanted? I want you to check my unpublished website to get some suggestions. Okay, perfect. Let's actually flip this camera around. Well, actually, I don't know if you want me to show it, but Oh, you're in San Diego. Oh, dude. Okay, question for you. Well, are we only looking for people that, to white label that event in San Diego for us? We want them to have our booth, huh? Yeah, okay. Never mind. There's somebody on here that's in San Diego. Website looks great. But You know what? No, it looks great, man. It looks like you're trying to target more corporate. And with the website, bro, I think it's freaking perfect for corporate. Nah, this is good. This is great. This is exactly how it should be with corporate. Great website, bro. I don't have any suggestions here. I think you're killing it. Only thing I would say is the logo is a little bit busy. You know, the logo looks like, honestly, it doesn't even look like it's in English. Just to be, not being mean, but I'm looking at that. I'm like, what language is that logo in? Looks a little weird, the font. But other than that, bro, this is, you're killing it. The contact us. Love it. Bro, do I know Honeybook when I see it? That is a Honeybook form. Crushing it, bro. Love it. This is great. Look, man, I'm a huge fan too. You got the call now button. I should call you just to say good job. You killed it. Great website. I love it. You obviously have a plan. I think that's very important. Like if you want to get corporate clients, you need to be branding and operating in a way. Something I learned from my wife too. She's really big on like, man, like the way she deals with corporate clients is different, which is good. Monson.
Yeah.
So I just saw the message. We have all of them except for the royal one in stock. So if you just want to say everything but this one.
The black.
But she asked for a white one. We could bust out a fresh white. No, huh? I don't want to have to do that either. We actually have 3 of them that are dirty that we need to wash. Yeah, we should wash it. BN is from Brian and Natalia. Okay, my wife and myself. Love it, man. You're killing it. All right, so I'm gonna try to multitask here a little bit. I do want to talk about some stuff that's kind of been on my mind lately, and I am thinking of having a conversation with my wife and redoing some stuff for our own rental business, and this was an idea that I got from a friend of mine. We've always allowed our customers to pick and choose everything. Do you want the backdrop? Do you want the prop table? But the idea is to maybe have them allowed to pick every single prop that they have at their event. So you can have a catalog, right? Maybe you have 40 different items that you can put on a prop table, and then you could say pick 10. And they go in and they pick that. So I don't know. I think that's great. It's going to be a little bit more work on our side. But again, I think a lot of people find value in that, especially when they're giving you money for your, if the prop table is included, shouldn't they kind of have some input? And that this is how I've been thinking in my head, like, what can we do differently than other photo booths? And if I'm getting getting a lot of leads, and all of my leads are shopping with other photo booth companies, I think saying you can pick every single prop that will be at your event, to me, that is just a little nudge that we can put ourselves in a position to get the lead. Not a lot of people are willing to do that extra stuff and those extra steps to close the deal. So, King David, I designed myself a photo booth owner t-shirt similar to the one you have on Canva. I was thinking about putting a QR code on the back. Bro, I love that. Yep, you're at your events. If you're at your event, you have a QR code on your back. You're a walking billboard, but I just don't know if people are actually... You know what? Some people... Okay, if you are going to put a QR code on the back of your shirt to promote yourself... This may be a little unpopular, but I think only have a QR code. Like, don't put anything else on it that says photo booth rental. Because I think people would just be curious, like, what the fuck is this QR code? Like, what is this guy wearing a QR code? So then they could literally just take a photo of it. And if you have like, oh, visit our website, QR code. I'm not quite sure people are going to be interested to do that. What do you think, babe?
I like that. But I also like it to be like our photo booth, or like have our website or something.
Yeah. So yeah, but I think more people, if we're just talking from a standpoint of getting people to scan it,
Yeah.
I think more people will do it if there's no context behind it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, people are curious. So for this YouTube channel, I actually have some magnets. Oh my God, you remember this, Monse? On the Pathfinder, like 3 years ago, I had it said take a chance, or said, what did it say, get rich, or take a chance? It said take a chance And then it was a QR code that took them to my website or to my YouTube channel. It was so dumb. But yeah, man, I did that. That didn't help. I don't think we got any followers from that. I think some people probably looked at that and they're like, what kind of virus am I about to scan on my phone? Jack with iPad photo booth, what's up? Cindy says, my husband and I just had a 40-minute conversation about our booth business, so it's a perfect reflection time for everyone. Abso-freaking-lutely. You know, too, you know what? Like, I think as business owners, we get really caught up on, like, the future. Like, not so much, like, building and expanding, but, like, you know, when you start a business, you start crushing it, and you get so consumed with the work, right? With getting more leads, growing your business by getting bookings. But like, I think it's important to every once in a while have some time to where you just kind of look at everything as a whole, see what you guys can change. And honestly, it's not a bad idea to just look back and be proud. You okay? And be proud of your successes, you know? Like, bro, in this business, like, you don't get, as entrepreneurs, man, they don't hand out little rewards for that. I mean, obviously we get paid good money and that is the reward. But if you have a 9-to-5, you get annual Christmas parties, right? You get bonuses, you get reports where they say, hey, you've improved here, pay raises. But as business owner, no one is ever being like, hey, you're killing it, good job. Like, you know, you're now a full-time photo booth owner, or you just doubled your income. Like, I don't know. So it's always good to sit down and think about that and give yourself that credit and the props there. Bro, I cannot stop looking at this. You guys have you have no idea how exciting this is. Finally, after everybody wanting a white version of the deluxe booth, it is now here. You got the traditional OG black. Now you have the white, and then you can also now we even have the mini adapter for the white one. DJ is saying, also, I'm using some of my booth as a video guest book now with Luma Booth. Love that, man. King David, appreciate you. I just got a wireless mic for the iPad. Smart. Love it. Yesenia, Drew, looking at your website, which do you prefer, DNP or the high T? This may be very unpopular, right? You're going to hear a lot of people talk about DNP. But this is one of those things where they have really, not like good marketing, but they have a lot of DNP. Okay, the answer to your question is the high T. All right, I'm gonna stop yapping. But my explanation is people that have the DNP, they love it because that's what everyone else is recommending, right? And I have both. I've used both plenty of times, the high T, but just slightly. There's not a big gap. And let me give you the reasons really quick. And by the way, we just got some more stock of the high tees right here. We have media year round, so you guys don't ever have to worry about not having paper or ribbon. But let me give you the quick little rundown why I picked this printer over the DNP. So you have a screen here. I know a lot of people say it's not a big deal. I think it's a huge deal. You can check the print count on your paper and ribbon, right? So if you've done 3-4 events and you want to see how much paper roughly you have left, you can check by clicking this menu button, right? You can see how many prints have been done on your printer in the lifetime. If you run into an error code, it's going to tell you on the screen. Also, from my understanding, there's not a printer that gives you more affordable prints, meaning the more you use this printer, the more money you save, right? The DNP is a lot more expensive for the paper and ribbon. But the downside, right? Why would I say the DNP would have a little advantage? Which I don't think it has a little advantage, but one perk of the DNP, this printer, the high T, 500 prints on a fresh roll of paper and ribbon. But with the DNP, you get 700 prints from a fresh roll and ribbon. But the DNP media is more expensive. When I say media, I'm talking about the printer, paper, and ribbon. How much does it weigh? I believe it's around 35 pounds. They're not light by any means. I know some people say 35 pounds isn't that heavy, but like when you're like picking it up and you're walking it into a venue, if you're doing that, or if you're picking it up consistently to put into a wagon, it is heavy. But again, They're high-speed printers. These things are tanks. I also contacted your friend from Roll Up Ads. Hopefully we'll be doing business with him soon. Love that. Art is amazing. Make sure if you guys contact them, you gotta, when you're reaching out to them, you gotta let them know like, hey, Drew, Hustle with Drew recommended, and then kind of see if you can request art. Say, hey, Drew from Photo Booth 101 or Drew from Hustle with Drew, either one, highly recommended art. I would say this because I believe they have other people on their team, but Art is a photo booth owner that is also a Google Ads wizard, man. You put those two together, that is exactly the person you want to give you guidance and set up your Google Ads. And that's without the carrying case. Yeah, that's without the carrying case. That's just the weight of the printer. Yeah. And we sell the DNP too, so it's honestly, like I make the same amount of money when we sell a DNP printer or a high T printer. It's the same. But like for most people, if they're gonna ask me my honest opinion, I'm going with the printer that has pretty much similar print speed. I've also heard from a true professional in the industry that the high T has actually slightly better print quality. I can't tell the difference. I've literally held up photos side by side, same template. I can't tell, but you know those nerds that look under a microscope and can give you the exact like details? I'm just basing it off of really just the cost to do business. Like, you know, just for us, we sell the box of the DNP media for $225. That gets you 1,400 4x6 prints or 2,800 strips at $225. The high T, $140 will get you 1,000 4x6s or 2,000 2x6 strips. So even though you get less prints, I believe it's still a pretty decent amount cheaper. Over time, it does add up. Unknown user, I used roll-up ads and got great results. Heck yeah, love that, love that, love that. And I'm telling you guys, I wouldn't recommend Art if I didn't use his services. I had to pay. Like, this is one thing, like, I'm sure I could have convinced him to hook it up or whatever, but like, I was like, you know what, man, believe it or not, like he used to work closely with Google and he had contacts at Google. So like he's helped me, I paid him. I was an actual customer. I didn't get any discounts or anything. So I know that I can actually say that I can vouch for him. It wasn't just like a money move, right? To like get you guys to buy something. Like I truly believe in his services because he's helped me. Yeah. And here's the cool thing, guys. Once you set up your ads, it's as easy as turning them on and off and then updating the budget, going up or down on your pricing. And once you have it dialed in, it's dialed in. So awesome, 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 awesome. Let's put this up here. Put this, it's like I'm decorating a Christmas tree. The showroom is a wreck, man. We got in a ton of inventory. Got one of my besties here, my good friend Chofu here helping us out at the store. We're gonna go get dinner after this. A ton of inventory coming in. And this is like the boring stuff, you know? Cleaning the showroom, organizing it, getting the new products in. Tomorrow, most of my day is gonna be just shooting content to add this to the listings. And I enjoy this stuff, man. I enjoy the days where it's like the building process, adding new things to the business, and you guys should too. Like if you can find a way to fall in love with the work, guess what happens? You end up doing more work. And when you end up doing more work, that's when you're seeing success. So like for your photo booth business, right? Some of the boring work could be posting on social media. If you can find a way to fall in love with that, it's a deadly combination, man. Falling in love with something that is actually beneficial. Like, like, you know, those people that are like, that love working out, they're typically shredded, right? Like that's a good thing to combine a habit like that with like liking it. And in business, you know, if you fall in love with the work and you do a lot of the work, success. Yeah. DJ saying, can I get his info? Is he only based in LA? No. He's in New Jersey, but he can set up your ads anywhere. DJ Mafia, send me an email, photobooth101info@gmail.com, or anyone here. If you guys want the information for Art, just send me that information. It'll just send me your email and then I'll respond. I'll give you guys his website and then the instructions on how to like get in contact with him. So like, since we're talking about this, right? We're talking about hiring somebody to run your ads, to not even run them, but to set them up. That is also a photo booth owner, right? This makes sense, right? You have an expert at ads, and then you also have that same expert, also a photo booth owner. That is gonna help you a lot. It's around time for everyone to be considering taxes, right? We're almost, Q4 is almost done, right? Got about a month and a half. And the year's almost over. Next year, you're gonna have to do taxes for this year, right? So right now is a good time to be looking at your income. How much money have you made, right? Is there any room for maybe possible write-offs? And again, don't take this advice. It's not advice. I'm just giving a suggestion, right? If we're in GTA, this is what I would do. But if you are not great at understanding tax codes, understanding write-offs, understanding how to do write-offs for a business, find a professional. I don't do my own taxes. I don't. We have a lady that does them for us. Her name is Darlene. She is based in La Puente, California. She does taxes, and she's also a business owner. This is how I know I found the right person. Business owner, knows the law code, does taxes year-round, has their own office. So find somebody, you guys. I'm telling you, a good CPA will not just pay for themselves, they will put money in your pocket, you guys. As far as 2 printers you sell, do either of them have jamming issues? Here's the thing. If you guys mistreat or mistransport your printer, you're gonna have issues. I don't have any jam issues with any of my printers. I see a lot of people that will have issues with their printer, and you know what's funny? 9 out of 10 of them that have issues, they do not take out their paper or their ribbon during transport. You have to take it out. You cannot just, at the end of your event, load it up. Because look, this paper roll is like 10 pounds, 7 to 10 pounds. It's plastic. Part of these printers is plastic. So what happens is they don't take out the paper and the ribbon. And while they transport it, right, they go over bumps. Maybe they hit a pothole and it puts pressure down on the components in here. So always take out your paper and your ribbon, you guys. It is a mandatory thing. If these printers had issues with jamming and it was common, I would never in my life consider doing a drop-off with prints. And that's how I can sit here and say, like, look, like the proof that these are reliable is we do drop-offs. We've never, out of all the drop-offs of prints that we've done, we haven't had one print jam issue. I think maybe I've had one time this printer jammed in the like years that I've owned it. And I think it was my issue. I think it happened it happened on the first print. I don't think I loaded it up correctly. So. Oh, Monse, is the hot pot place closed at 9? What is the name of the place? Shabu, right? Ooh, I love some hot pot. Guess what, too? You know, we are business owners. We're going to go to this dinner, right? We're going to enjoy ourselves. We're going to talk about business for a little bit. And we're basically using this as a business expense. This is one thing look, as an American, I know the most American thing you can do is pay taxes. I get that. Trust me, I pay plenty in taxes. But if there are certain things that you can do to lower your tax bill that is within the law and something that is not going to get you in trouble, why not do it? As business owners, there's a lot of doors that open up when you become a business owner. There's so many things that, from my understanding, I don't know if this is currently a thing, but talking to CPA last time I spoke to her, if you own a home, you can set up a home office, right? But you have to prove that this is where you go and you do work. So you have to be in there for a certain amount of hours through the year. You can write off square footage from your home as office space. Whether they close at 8:30. Yeah, I don't think so. I think he's like halfway done. But there's so many things, man. I mean, look, even if you're a W-9 employee, like, still have a business. Still have it. Yeah. What's up? Help him? Bro, What?
So
Nah.
what?
You go. You go. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Are they gonna have it?
They're small boxes. Do you guys like Mama Lou's? Yeah. Yeah. Right? We like Mama Lou's, right? I just like two things that they have there. The soup dumplings and then the fried. Okay, can you guys hear me, please? Put W in the chat if you can hear me. L if you, well, obviously you can't hear me. Just put W if you guys can hear me. Smooth Sailing Entertainment is saying 300 square feet for a home office. Yeah, look, that's a lot. That's a ton. W, perfect, perfect. So yeah, man. A good CPA will pay for itself times 10. Like, seriously, man. I know some photo booth owners so cheap, right? Where they will literally do their taxes themselves on QuickBooks and leave so much money on the table. Perfect. Philip, what's up, Philip? Appreciate you guys being here. So, really quick, I know we don't have like too much time here. If there's anybody here that does not have their contracts for their photo booth rental business, we have contracts we sell on our website. Typically, they're 200. We've been having a sale. They've been 150 for the last year. If you guys want, just put yes. For anyone that wants it for 10 minutes, I will change the price for those contracts to $85. You're not going to find them cheap. You know what? I'll even do this. $80. $80. Just put yes. I'll go on there. You can download it. You'll get 10 minutes. These contracts are a must. I don't care if it's a free event. Doesn't matter if it's for friends or family. You guys have to have contracts. There's 4 documents that you get. One of them is for a digital rental. 2 would be for the print event. There's certain things that need to be in there when you're separating it. And also there's 2 bonus not contracts, but documents. One is for a template form and one is a booking form. Yeah, contracts are crucial. Absolutely. You know, there's corporate companies and there's people, not even just corporate, there's just people out in this world that will look at you differently if they try to do business with you and you don't have a contract. Believe it or not, contracts aren't available, or sorry, contracts aren't just for you guys. It also benefits the people that are signing them, right? Like guaranteeing that you're going to be providing these services, and contracts are also a assumption killer. I love saying this. The worst thing you can do as a business owner is assume things. With the contract, there are no assumptions because everything is written out. So we'll do this. If you do want those contracts, let me know. I'll go on the back end of Photo Booth 101 on our website. You guys can download them. $80. This is the cheapest they have ever been. You're not going to find them cheaper than this. Unknown user, I lost a job last year due to paperwork. Signed up for HoneyBook that day. Love it, man. Look, it's completely true. Like, the paperwork part of it is, I know it's very intimidating, right? We're talking about contracts, legality, and all of this stuff. But the ones that we have, 10 years of experience inside of it, right? 10 years of getting screwed over and making mistakes and not having experience and learning is in those contracts. Also looked over by a lawyer, so you know that it's valid there. So, Valley Vibes podcast, where can I buy the business card holder? So tomorrow, you guys can buy them on the website. They're going to be $30. Or we're doing a pre-sale for Photo Booth 101 members. You guys can get them today for $20, but you have to reach out to me directly, and that's for Zelle or Venmo only. And that's only for today. Only for today. RX1 or 620A. I prefer the RX1. Yeah. Valley Vibes. Yeah, you have my number, right? Or you know what, Valley Vibes, go to Photo Booth 101. It's the 626 number. Go on the website right now. Go on the bottom of the page. You're going to see a 626 number. Text me really quick and I'll respond. You can actually send it to that number. It's 20 for the thing, and then $5 for shipping. Or if you want to pick it up, just 20 flat. And even at $5, this thing costs more than $5 to ship, but the pre-sale price was, we're trying to hook you guys up. Yeah, man, we've already, I think 10 people or 10 of the things have been sold. But yeah, who is helping your guy put away the inventory? He's helping himself, man. He's strong. God is helping with the inventory, bro. But yeah, we've, let's see, actually, I'm curious, how much, see, he's texting. How many do we have left? You guys are funny. Almost done. It's not that, honestly, it's only 20 boxes. Oh, 20 of the booth boxes. God is helping. CPA immediately or as the business grows. CPA. Immediately. Hi, Photo Booth 101. This is Drew. Okay. Damn. Just hung up. Should I call them back? Phone call from Canada. Do you have a pickup video, or is that just for Photo Booth 101? The pickup content is solely for Photo Booth 101 University. So if you guys been saying, man, I really want to get in on that photo booth pickup option, you have to be a Photo Booth 101 University member. We're gearing that towards that. Unknown user, it wasn't me calling. Hey, it's King David. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Thank you so much. Just got it. Period. Please let me know your shipping info. I'll get this sent out tomorrow for you with tracking. Man, I knew it. I thought it was just me, right? Like, there was a moment where I was having a talk with my wife, and she was like, I don't know if people would like this. But I think it's clutch. The business card holders. And like the quality of these things too. Watch, check it out. These things are freaking on here, man. I don't know if you guys remember that the other live where I showed you guys the first model of this. But these are built in, right? The problem was the first one I had, it was just literally one magnet strip here glued. And the first time I put it on, it peeled off like I'm here. So this thing is strong. You got to be careful though, because you don't want to like move it at a weird angle. You could scratch up the booth. But I think the best way to take it off is pulling it down, then away. So yeah, look. This thing's not going anywhere. Look at that. Where have Hans and Tyler been lately? Tyler, I'm not too sure. I'm I think he works a lot. That guy has like a full-time job, a part-time job, and TKR events has been booming. But Hans just had a baby a few months ago. Yeah, he's been active. He's been active in the group. Oh, shoot. Does Zelle or Venmo work for you? Question mark. Oh, shoot. Okay. Sorry. Yes, I got it. period. Please send me the shipping info. I can ship these out tomorrow. Dude, we might run out of these things before they even go, before they go live on the website. Unknown user, nice, congrats to Hans and his wife. Yes, man. But you know what? Hans is the Photo Booth 101 Mentor of the Year. The guy's been crushing it, man. And like, if you guys are in our Luma Booth support chat, and if you've ever needed assistance, there's 9 out of 10 chances that it's Hans that's providing that help. But yeah, man, I have a huge announcement here, guys. By the end of next week, we are going to have the Photo Booth 101 degrees available for our members. All you have to do is bought a photo booth from us. And if you've done 15 events, you can apply to get the Photo Booth 101 Associate's degree. And if you've done 30 events, you can then get your bachelor's degree and then so forth. It's going to go master's to PhD, but the PhD level is like, we're talking, we have to figure this out, but I'm thinking around 100 events. So as business owners, we don't have this, you know, when you go to college, you get degrees, you get certificates, you get rewards. And I thought this would be something cool that we can do for our community. You know, if you do your first 10 events, you can say, man, 5 more, then I can get this freaking certificate. And we're going to print it out. It's going to have your company name, and then it's going to say, you know, what you've accomplished. So that will be ready. And yeah, next week. I'm excited for that, man. And you know what's funny is, like, you guys, I am not a book smart person, right? I have special education my whole life. You know, never took a real test ever because I've been just guided through schooling, labeled as like disabled basically, right? And it's funny because I knew as a young kid that I was never going to do school. It was never in the books for me. And now here I am educating people on the photo booth business. And to kind of throw a middle finger to the education system, I was like, I'm going to name the company Photo Booth 101. Like 101 being an emphasis on school, like Algebra 101 or, you know, English 101. And to me, it's ironic, man. And that's how I feel like sometimes like God has humor when you can look back at things and just kind of see the way things panned out. I think it's hilarious, man. So, do you go over or have something for SEO in Photo Booth 101? Yeah, we have, we're going to be dropping more specific SEO content coming up soon for Photo Booth 101 University. I'm planning on having Art back on for a video, and we're going to make that a live exclusive video for all members. And I'm in the process. I have to pitch this to Art again, but he kind of gave me a thumbs up. We have a company that we're going to be really launching in North Carolina. It's going to be Photo Booth North Carolina. And my whole idea for a concept for a video was to document the process of Art's company building the website, Art's company running the ads. And I want to document that. But yeah, for Photo Booth 101 University, I'm definitely going to have Art on and have him talk about Google SEO. It's so important, guys. SEO is so important. Let me see here. Smooth Sailing is saying, love the content, bro. Wish you and the rest much success. Man, thank you so much. Where's the bell? I was going to tap the bell here. Let me grab the bell. Appreciate you, my friend. Thank you. Unknown user, that's awesome. You just need to find your passion and helping people. You know what? It's so true. Like, I just think a lot of the youth and a lot of people are just uninspired. Like, you know, when you forget about this, but when we're kids, right, we're into like dinosaurs, action figures, throwing rocks. And then all of a sudden it's like, all right, well, now you got to understand what 2 + 2 is. It's like a hard transition for a lot of kids. And to be honest with you, I don't think I should have been labeled as a special needs kid. I just wasn't interested. Like, as soon as I graduated, I was like, oh, like, it was a good thing. I was never molded to be an employee. And if you guys were bad at school, you know exactly what I'm talking about. A lot of those kids that were like very good at school are employees, and they make great employees. but like a lot of the entrepreneurs that I know are the misfits, the people that never did good in school and were labeled ADHD or this and that. Like, it's almost crazy. Almost every person that I meet, like not all of them, but most, have a similar story to mine. Cindy said, on Saturday, I was trying to help someone out. So I said I was 50% sure of something. And Hans walked in and said, do this. I'm 99% sure it'll work. At the moment, I knew I wasn't meant to be a hero. You know what? Here's my thing on that. Here's my take on that. You don't always have to. I'll be honest too. There's a lot of times where like I'm troubleshooting and I'll just assume something. I'm not always 100% sure. I think the fact that you're just willing to help means a lot. Keep doing what you're doing, Cindy. Who knows? Sooner or later, eventually, if you stick around long enough, we can get you into the more of the mentor part of our business. Look, all I want for you guys that watching these videos and a part of our community is just to be of service to other people. My biggest flex here with Photo Booth 101 isn't like, yeah, 7-figure business or worldwide business or followers or nothing. My biggest flex and the thing I'm the proudest of is we are creating photo booth owners with a kind-hearted mentality. Bro, I'm telling you guys, if you go to Facebook groups where there's other photo booth owners in these groups, the Photo Booth Network, no shout out, no, how can I say this? I love Dave, but his Facebook group is the most toxic place ever. All of these people in this business that have experience, they don't care about helping you. All they care about is making you feel stupid if you have a question. And in our communities, in our chats, you're gonna find nothing but love and support for each other, whether it's the mentor group chat, whether it's the Luma Booth group chat, or it's the Photo Booth 101 networking group chat. That is the biggest flex that I have. And to see people starting their business and then helping others literally a month later with something that they didn't understand a month ago, to me, that's what it's all for. Let me see. Yesenia is saying, speaking of names, I'm stuck on inspiration. Keep it simple. Pick a name that's going to help you out in the long run. Don't overthink it. Don't use name. And no shot at DJ. Trust me, I have multiple rental photo booth companies that have stupid names. Pick a name that is strategic. A name that has the word photo booth in it. But more importantly, if you can attach a location to your name, that is Google friendly. It's easy to remember. And when people hear it, they're like, oh, Los Angeles Photo Booth Co. or Los Angeles Photo Booth Party. Whatever it is, just make sure you have those keywords in it. And I think that is very important to remember. I know a lot of people will put a photo booth name, their baby's name Jaden, and they'll put baby Jaden's booth. Well, Google doesn't know what baby Jaden is. They don't know what a booth completely means. That could be a phone booth. It could be a microphone booth. So if you're putting the words photo booth in it, at least Google has a better understanding of what it is, especially too when it comes to like Instagram, right? There's a lot of people using common words like flicks or photo, but spelling it wrong. I think simple is better and just be more strategic with it. Email is photobooth101info@gmail.com. Or you can email me at hustlewithdrew@gmail.com. Yesenia, loving the content. My pleasure. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Unknown user says, I have a problem. I just replaced my iPad. Kidding, don't shoot. Here's the thing. I know I just made that video talking about like stop saying the word iPad photo booth, but I only say that. You don't talk to your customers and say, oh yeah, we have an iPad booth, we have a DSLR booth. Because when you say the word iPad, there's also too, I didn't mention this in the video, there's a negative connotation when you think of the word iPad. A lot of people will be like, well, like, why not a professional camera? Or this or that. They're going to start asking these questions in their head. And it just sounds cheap to be like iPad photo booth. And this is my own opinion, you know? You don't even need to say iPad. Just call it a photo booth, damn it. You don't need to tell them what it is, right? So yeah. Tiffany, hey Tiffany, speaking of the chat, we got a Photo Booth 101 mentor member, Tiffany. Good to see you, Tiffany. King David, originally I was going to open an event space, so I ended up starting with a photo booth, but my goal is to own multiple event spaces. You and I have a lot in common. Give me about 4 years, 5 years, we will officially be venue owners. In 2 years, we're moving to North Carolina, but when we move, our goal is to either open up or take over a venue space. And what I love about North Carolina is land is really cheap. So if we want to, I mean, not like super, super cheap, but a lot cheaper than California. But, you know, the goal is to open up a barn style venue, a place where, you know, my wife has a lot of ideas. She can host like really cool things. And she also wants to turn it into like a coffee shop during the day and during the times it's not booked as a venue. So we're going to be doing that as well, man. Being in the photo booth rental business for a decade has taught me one thing. The people making the most passive money are the ones that own the venues. Because most venue spaces that we've worked with, on average, are making a minimum of $10,000 just for their space. Then you end up paying extra if you need the bartenders. You pay extra if you need a certain package. If you want us to include the tables and chairs, like the packages and all that go up. So, you know, in theory, if I'm right, if we're able to end up making a venue and being able to charge 10 grand, if I want to make $1 million, right? Let's just do the math here. Let's just say $100,000, right? $100,000. Obviously, there's bills and expenses, but at 10,000 in 10 events, that's 100 grand. I mean, come on. Then if you multiply that by, let's just say, yeah. So you do 100 events, you made $1 million. That's crazy. I love those, man. I'm so excited for that. And I'm going to document all of that on this channel too, you guys. You're going to see everything when we do that. So shout out to King David, man. Love to hear that. Unknown user I get a ton of compliments on the iPad booth. I love that. You know what's crazy too? Like, okay, you guys most of you own an iPad photo booth, right? And you can look at this right away and you'll be like, nope, that's iPad photo booth. But most people, even when they've never seen this and they've actually seen it in person, they have no idea what it is. Because the way it's inside of the photo booth, it is a slightly mysterious looking, right? So, hey, Monse,
Yeah.
can you do me a huge favor?
What's up?
Can you go to the group, the Photo Booth 101 networking group chat? And Sonia, you know what, guys? Give me a second. I'm going to pause the live. I have to handle something. I'll take care of it now. All right. Okay. For some reason, it won't let me send you my website. Yeah, because it's considered spam. You'll have to send me, text me or email me. So I think I'm going to end the live here, guys. Someone on the chat needs my assistance here. So thank you, guys. I got to get going. I appreciate you for tuning in. And we did good. This is about 50 minutes. That's a lot more than I thought that would be on here. So thank you, guys. God bless. See you soon. And make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of these lives. I'm going to try to go a little bit more consistent. Send them over. I'll answer. That's so funny. Tiffany Barber is Barber Barner. King David, we also started this way. We had okay, perfect. All right, guys. Thank you so much. God bless. See you soon.